Hi, we're very lucky. And of course, you think I'm just going to say that we're alive, but it is more than that because you can be alive and very unhappy. We're alive with a sense of kindness and compassion. That's the difference. That's why we stress a sense of humility and a sense of appreciation, that we can view ourselves in our world with a sense of compassion and empathy, and that we can be kind to our own failings because we come into this world imperfect and our educational experience could be most likely vastly improved, that we can become better human beings, more aware, with more virtue, with greater character, with more wonderful qualities. It is there for us to grasp, but one must grasp. And we are very unaware. You know, all the time you've heard since you were children that we use less than 10% of our minds. Okay, there you go. You got the message. I see it all the time in my own eye exercises. Most likely every day I'm looking at an eye chart from a distance of 10 feet to ascertain the quality of my vision because it's good but not great, and I'm trying to improve it. As I'm examining the chart 10 feet away, the letters, vary. Sometimes sharper, sometimes duller. And one gets a first-hand experience of the varying degrees of our own concentration, of our own realization in such as an endeavor as this. I recommend it highly. Coming into a comfortable posture undisturbed is our second goal, our first goal being to be here. And you have made it this far. You should be very proud, in my opinion, for you have set before yourself the very best of any and all goals, which is to know thyself, to thine own self to be true, that you have a chance to perceive and an opportunity to grow. It is a beautiful thing to watch seeds sprout and grow, and flowers to sprout blossoms and watch them open, and then to watch them being germinated by the bees of our world. And so the process begins anew. This is an incredible thing. Lessons so many to be learned. Being aware of the heat emanating from one's body as you're comfortably posed. Feeling one's pulse as it purrs through one's body. The air as it flows through one's nostrils or lips. Feeling deep inside the rumbling, the effervescence of your shimmering majesty. Feeling this, please. Feeling your warmth and feeling your energy. Knowing thyself. This is whom you are. You may be many other things, but you are this for sure. Remember, we are here now. All of us bundles of miracles. Everyone, no matter what. Some more on the track, some misguided. But we are all nearly the same. 99.6%. Everyone. Every single Homo sapien is your cousin. Every single one is your family. And yet there is such wonder that in this 4/10 of 1% are so many more miracles, so many more differentiations of our being. It is a testament to evolution's creation, the godliness of what we take for granted every day. It is why we need to spend a few moments recollecting whom we are. Thereafter, remembering we have a perspective wider than before, a sensitivity that is more receptive for those little moments spoken about before, where you find yourself sensing in a little different angle, finding a new way to view what's going on. Think about what you're doing now. You're here, so you are working diligently on your practice. It may not be easy and it may not be diligent, but you are making and striving for such a result. Keep at it. Me too. We are all in the same sea of life. It is not straightforward for anyone. It is difficult for all. Remember, you need to come to an understanding of the 10,000 years of our civilization, of our societal consciousness, in its many manifestations as to what's going on. No doubt, not all of them are as accurate as they are often portrayed. One must weed through the garden path to see. It is your decision to decide what's true, but you need to look in the first place to find this opportunity inside of you. It is why we practice. It is why we are mindful to do such things. It is not for counting breaths or stretching them out or in, up or down. It is for the mindfulness that we are here, remembering, asking of yourself the 5 W's and 1 H, Thomas Wilson, 1560, rhetorician, exclaimed. Any subjects can be better understood through asking what, when, and where, who, and why, and how. Do this yourself in your own aspiration to know more. Finding and being comfortable and safe, calm, collected, tranquil, curious and smiling, adaptive and flexible, open and allowing, accepting, and having compassion and empathy and kindness. This is a recipe for success in one's own being. I talk to you later.